Stock footage and stock photography is one of our most consistent forms of income at Wrestlers Creative, but it wasn't always this way. Over time, we've developed a lot of experience and skills, and in this video, we're going to break down that experience and share it with you in the form of 5 tips. So without further ado, here are our 5 top tips for making money from stock footage and photography. Tip number 1, quality. Always upload your absolute best shots. It goes without saying that you should always be shooting, you should take several shots from several different angles of each subject. Think of your page on a stock site as your portfolio. You only want your absolute best work there, because people who are looking to buy stock are invariably working to deadlines. And if they visit your portfolio once and they don't like what they see, it's very unlikely they're going to go back. On the other hand, if you do have some great stuff on there the first time a buyer visits, it's much more likely they'll come back and check out your stuff again. Tip number 2, keep it relevant. It really pays to keep abreast of current affairs and take a look at what kind of stock footage and photography is big at the moment. For example, documentary filmmakers and news broadcasters often use pictures of municipal buildings like town halls, libraries, courthouses, that kind of thing. So a nice drone shot of a shopping mall or any other sort of place of interest like this is more likely to get attention and get you some sales. Keep an eye on what kind of stock is being used commercially. Tip number 3, consistency. Always be uploading new material all the time. There's an element of a numbers game to success in stock, so it's a good idea to set yourself a weekly target of uploads. Always remembering to keep that quality as high as possible. Tip number 4, and this one may seem a bit obvious, but you need to tell people about it. Leverage your social media, your Instagram, Facebook, whatever else you use. Let people know about it. It's going to be much easier for people to find your stock portfolio if you're letting people know about it. Getting a personal website is still a good idea in 2021. Post a link to your page on whatever stock site you're uploading to on all of your social media and let people know that you're a stock photographer. Tip number 5, arguably the most important one of all for any kind of creative profession: never ever lose sight of your passion. Always be enjoying what you're doing. The moment you start to think of any creative endeavour as a job, it'll show in your work. Now, you'll hear a lot of people saying that to be successful in any creative field, you need to treat it like a business. And while that's true, there's also the other side of it, which is remembering why you got into this in the first place, and that's passion. Remember, artists don't create because they want to, we create because we have to. It comes from passion. Always enjoy what you do and it'll really come through in your work. I think out of all these 5 tips, that is the single best piece of advice. Okay guys, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions at all, let me know in the comments. I'll be really happy to answer anything. See you next time.